here. Just wanted to come to you this morning on this snow day here in Atlanta. This is our second snowstorm, if you can call it that, in a couple of weeks. Lot of be careful out there on the roads. If you don't have to travel, you don't have to drive into work, or if you don't have to get out there in this stuff, don't, because it's not just the snow, it is the black ice in our neighborhood. Because the temperatures are still below freezing, there's a lot of ice out there on the road. So be careful. If you don't need to get out there, don't. Stay home. Enjoy your time at home and with your family. If you can work from home, if you are afforded the opportunity to work from home, do just that. But I wanted to come to you to talk to you today about something that I love to talk about, and that is fragrances. Over the Christmas holiday, I had the opportunity to update my fragrance list, and many people who know me well know that I love to smell nice. Well, let me check that by saying my wife and I love to smell nice. Let me caveat that again by saying my wife, my children, and I love to smell nice. And so I wanted to talk to you today about a new fragrance house that I've found that I'm completely fascinated with. A lot of you who are into fragrances know that it can be kind of costly and to get the latest and greatest stuff. But there is a fragrance house out of Chicago called Yom and Layl. That's YOM and Layl, LAYL, Yom and Layl, and you can find them on yomlayl.com. Now, I ordered a couple of things from them. I had been seeing some advertisements for them all over the internet and thought I'd give them a shot. And I ordered a few things from them, and man, I'm telling you, I don't even know what my signature scent is going to be out of this stuff that I got, but I'm going to have one. I haven't even chosen my scent of the day yet, but I just want to share with you a couple of things that I got show you the presentation. These are some 30 ml bottles that I received from them. I got a couple of those. This is President's Scandal. I'll tell you what these are inspired by. These are inspired by other well-known niche fragrances. This is Rozzy. Now, before I get into, these are my 30 ml bottles. So before I get into my 100 ml, let me tell you about what I have here. So I'll start with Rozzy. Rozzy is inspired by Mind Games Jadoo. This is a very popular fragrance. Smells very good. This is a fragrance, a scent that has hints of amber. It's an amber fruity fragrance, but it's also a unisex. It's a unisex fragrance, but man, this stuff smells so incredibly good. The top notes of this fragrance are red currant and mandarin orange, with the heart notes of pomegranate and damask rose, and the base notes of leather, patchouli, benzoin, and there is where you're going to find the amber. Now, I wore this the other day, and man, let me tell you something. This right here had my wife, her nose just glued to my neck. So if you want to wear your wife's nose on your neck like a necklace, you need to try out some of this. This is Rozzy. It's inspired by Mind Games Jadoo. This might even be my scent of the day. I'm gonna set Rozzy to the side because that stuff smells just that good. Now, President Scandal. This is my other scent that I really love from these guys. This is inspired by Raja Dove's Scandal. Now, this is definitely more masculine. This Rozzy is unisex. Your wife, your girl can wear this. This strictly for the fellas. Scandal by Raja Dove, strictly for the fellas. This is definitely a masculine scent. You with the notes of top notes of lemon, lavender, bergamot, petitgrain, tarragon, basil, and mint. The heart notes or the middle notes are jasmine, lily of the valley, may rose, and violet. And For anyone who know these fragrance houses, you know that Raja Dove, they are very, very complex, and they have a lot of notes in their fragrances. The base notes are oak moss, ambergris, musk, cloves, vetiver, cardamom, nutmeg, cashmere wood, patchouli, tonka bean, cedar, sandalwood, rhubarb, and labdanum. And man, let me tell you, I don't know which one is better, but I would strongly encourage you to get your nose on both of these. You can't go wrong with either Razi or President Scandal by Yam and Layl. I spoke with the perfumer who actually makes these great fragrances, great gentleman by the name of Ali. And Ali and I, we're going to be collaborating on some things later in the year. But man, let me tell you something. I don't know what Raja Dove's Scandal smells like, but I do know what Yamin Lael's President Scandal smells like. Get your nose on this, fellas. You can't go wrong. I don't know what Mind Games Jadoo smells like, but I do know what Razi smells like. Brothers and sisters, get your nose on Razi. Next, I want to talk to you about my 100 milliliter and show you the presentation. This is the presentation of the box that the 100 milliliter comes in. Just comes up. It has a seal on the side. It's going to be sealed on both sides, and it's going to have the name of the fragrance right there on a little badge on the front, or I don't know if it's on the front or the rear. But this is how it comes. Now, this is Turin 21. Turin 21 is inspired. This is inspired by Xerjov's Torino 21. This is another very popular fragrance. Now, this one has a minty and lemony opening to it. The top notes are mint, lemon, basil, and thyme. The middle or heart notes are black currant, rosemary, lavender, and jasmine, with the base notes of lemon, verbena, and musk. This now this is listed as unisex, but this is crazy. Now, this smells so good. I gotta look at the look at the sprayer. That's crazy. Wow, that might be my scent of the day. I'm narrowing it down. I got 3 to choose from. Now, that is a performer. You spray that on. Listen, if you have a tendency to be heavy-handed with your atomizers and you want to spray a lot, be careful with these, because these fragrances, Ali and Yamin Layl have done an incredible job in formulating these fragrances. These are extracts. These are extrait de parfum, which means that this is 40% concentration of oil. Let me say that one more time. You're going to get a 40% oil concentration in these, because these are extracts. So be careful if you're wearing a silk blouse and you have a tendency of overspraying and then want to pop it on your clothes, because I don't know what that oil. There's a lot of oil, which means that the projection is great and it's going to last. On my skin, I've found these to last all day long. I haven't measured them scientifically, but on my skin and on my clothes, the scent is there. It's going to last, because you're looking at 40% concentration. So be careful. The last one that I want to show you today is my other 100 milliliter that I got. This is Empire for Men. This is Empire for Men. It's going to come again in this presentation. It'll come with the seals on both sides. They'll be sealed down. Now, this Empire is inspired by Clive Christian's X for Men. Now, this is a masculine scent. This is the top notes of rhubarb, pineapple, and bergamot. Middle notes of iris, paprika, and jasmine. The base notes of Virginia cedar, cinnamon, oak moss, amber, vetiver, styrax, vanilla, and French labdanum. Now, Of all the ones, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I didn't. This is the one that this is my least favorite. But I want to tell you, some of these, I hated when I sprayed it on paper and smelled it. I did not like rosin. I definitely did not like. Um, I did not like rosin, and I did not like President Scandal until I put it on my skin. When I put it on my skin, that's where the magic happens. When you I want you to be careful, and I want you to try these for yourself. Your mileage may vary. So I do not like Empire for Men. I have not put this on skin yet because it smells with all of the scents. Now, it's starting to smell different now. I'm smelling more of the pineapple. I'm smelling more pineapple this morning. Up until this point, until I just sprayed it just now, and I smelled it before I started doing this recording, it smelled like tobacco. There are no tobacco notes in here. There are no tobacco notes, but it definitely has a tobacco accord to it. I don't know whether it's coming from the cinnamon and the cedar, but it definitely has a tobacco cigarette type smell. And I just didn't like it. But when I smell it, I sprayed it in here, and I smell it now. I'm smelling more of the pineapple. I can smell some of that amber now as well, and some of the vanilla. Now, with these fragrances, these inspired by fragrances, one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to give them time to do what's called to macerate. That means you're going to need to let these fragrance age a little bit. When you're getting into these types of fragrances, you're going to want to let them age, because the longer they age, these oils, and based on how the quality of the oils, is going to take time for them to age, and that's when you're going to really get the value out of what these fragrances really smell like. Clive Christensen, Clive Christian is known for making great scents, and this X, or this Empire for Men, Ali writes it up. His marketing team wrote it up that they believe that this is what Lucius Lyon on Empire would smell like. But I hated it. But when I smell it today, I smell more of that pineapple, and it's in amber and vanilla. So it's worth giving this a shot. I'm going to give this a shot at some point. I don't think I'll give it a shot today, because today I'm deciding on what I'm gonna rock today as far as my signature, as my scent of the day. I mean, that's that Rozzy, President's Scandal, or mm, see, Turin 2021 is a sweeter scent. I like that. I like that, but this is really gonna this is real masculine, and it's strong, real strong projector. Now, I also got a Discover set. I got a Discovery set, and I have 5 10 milliliter testers in here. Now, the one I wore yesterday, that was a complete banger. This was killing the game all day yesterday. This is Gotham Knights, and this is based on Bond 9 New York Knights. Now, on Fragrantica, this New York Knights gets a 4.2 something out of 5, and it's listed as a unisex fragrance. But man, this is crazy. I was, whoo wee. As you can see, I hit this hard. I hit this hard. I wore this a couple of times already. I wore this a couple of times. This is incredible. I wanted to try um I wanted to try out Hypnotizing Fire. So this is one called Mesmeric Fire. It's based on Hypnotizing Fire um by the hypnotist The Harmonist. I'm sorry, the Harmonist. Hypnotizing Fire by the Harmonist. I've hit this a little bit because I hated this. This smells like old lady in the bottle. It smells like old. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be offensive, but it smells like old church ladies or old roses, the stems, not just the roses or the rose petals, but the stems of roses. But when I sprayed it on my body, you can see I hit this hard because when I put it on my skin, you can, that cinnamon is starting to come out. You can smell the cinnamon and you can smell, I don't know what all Ali put in here, but you can smell the cinnamon. And I believe that pimento is coming, the pimento seed notes are coming out as well, but that cinnamon really starts to settle, and man, this stuff does, I hated it, but it smells good. So I strongly encourage you to check out Yom and Layl. If you want something that's going to last, if you don't want to smell just like everybody else who's wearing the Invictus on the Sauvage, nothing wrong with those. I have those. Uh, uh, um Giorgio Armani's, all of that. I got all that stuff, but I don't want to smell like anybody else. I want to smell unique. I want to have my own scent, and I'm telling you, try out some of this stuff, and you're gonna find your own scent. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize for the day, and I'm gonna put on my scent of the day. I want to put on a little bit of shea butter because you want to make the oil stick to your skin better. A little bit of moisturizer on the skin. My skin is now moisturized, and now that my skin is moisturized, now I'm going to choose what I want to smell like today. Today, today I'm going with Rozzy. I'm going with Rozzy today, and I don't need to go crazy. Maybe 4 or 5 sprays, and that's it. That's all I need to do. Because if you can see those 4 sprays, you can see on my skin, you can see the concentration of the oil. That's that 40% concentration. Because this is an extrait. This is an extrait de parfum. So if you want to smell great all day long, I just did 4 sprays. Some of you are going to go crazy and you're going to try to do too much, and, and you're going to blow up the spot because you're going to run. If you're in an office setting, see, I'm at home in my own personal office. If you come up in here and you smell, the whole room is lit up and smells just like Rozzy from Yom and Layl, and that's from 4 sprays because it has a good strong atomizer and there's a good strong 40% concentration. I don't need any more than that. I don't need any more than 4 sprays. I'm not even going to spray any on my arms because I just don't want to run myself up out of my own office. But I just want to introduce Yom and Layl. You can find them at yomlayl.com, yomlayl.com. Send them a message. Tell Ali that Elliot sent you to them, and go ahead and buy something. Start out with a discovery set. Start out with the 10 ml bottles so that you can see for yourself what this is all about. But I strongly encourage you this year, be unique. Sauvage, Invictus, all those things are great. Still wear them. But if you want to create your own scent, pastors and preachers and deacons, the motherboard, first ladies, let's branch out and do something different. Let's let's branch out and do something different. Let's smell different. Preachers, it's time for us to stop smelling like a bunch of sweat. Something wrong if you can't laugh sometimes. But hey, that's my time today. I just wanted to just give a shout out to Ali Saeed from Yom and Layl. Give him a shout out. Let him know that Elliot sent you, and get you some sense. I'm smelling like Rozzy today. What are you smelling like? Take care.